I love that. Just love that opening,
I
don't
do
you?
too. Yes.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Hangin' With Web Show Live. That's
Live.
right. We are kicking off the Hangin' With Web Show Weekly,
Ta-da!
which will be an opportunity every week for
Mhm.
us to get together and share where we've been, what we've been doing, who we've been doing, where we've
Well,
been,
yes.
what we've been doing,
Where we're going.
where we're going,
Yes.
what's been going on across HWWS WebTV, and all the great shows that are coming to you live every day of the week. Just about.
I
There's something
love
great.
it.
It's fantastic.
We have excellent folk.
And we've got people coming back online now that have been on hiatus for a little while. So I think the main event is coming back with Kevin and Mia.
Yes, that's going to be fun.
Willow's Pillow Talk is she's in high gear. She's been going live
She
pretty
has been.
regularly. And of course, all our partners and friends across the network, the network partners like our great friends over at the Nevermorians. I
love that, the Nevermorians.
That's right, all the Nevermorians.
That's
Brian
right.
K. Morris and his entire crew, who we had the good fortune of sharing stuff with.
Mhm.
But really, ooh, I love this
Oh,
background. The
thank
hosts
you
look
so
amazing as well.
much.
Thank you very much, Alfred Pennyworth.
He's talking
we're
about me.
happy to be there. I know he is. I know he is. So, guys, we've had a busy couple weeks.
Wow, we have been so super
tonight.
busy,
We're going to
you
share
guys.
with you a little bit, some of our adventures, as it were.
I like that. We're
Yes.
going on an
We've
adventure.
been on an adventure,
Yes.
and we're going to share some of our adventures with you. So go ahead, please hit the share button.
Yes.
We're going to be live for about the next maybe hour. There's some other great stuff coming across the page as well. I believe tonight is the last Wednesday of the month, so Kitchen Killers will be coming live from Castledore Studios.
Indeed,
That's
they
right.
will be. Yes, they had their poll online yesterday.
That's
so
right. So we got some other great things here on the network. So please be aware of those and check those out. But you know what? We're gonna primarily tell you about for the last 2 weeks we've been on the road. We went over to Orlando. We were at MegaCon 2021. That's
that
right.
was an amazing show.
Welcome back to conventions.
Yes.
You know, what a great welcome back.
In full force.
In full force. So we did that last weekend.
Yeah, but that's not the only place we were.
No. We this past weekend we were out
Yes,
too.
we were out at Fanboy Expo in Orlando, over at the Wyndham, right off of iDrive.
Yes,
right there.
What a great time.
That was fun.
What a fun time. We had a blast.
Yes, we met some new friends. We saw some older friends.
We did. We saw some old friends and things like that. So we're going to share some videos and some photos and some of our adventures the last couple of weeks.
All of the adventures that we are
Maybe
having.
We'll break down some of the headlines too. We don't want to get too far into our, I know that our friends over at Lights Thunder Action here on HWWS WebTV break down a lot of the headlines for you guys. So we're not going to redo a lot of that. We'll just tell you what we're excited about. And we're going to be doing this every week on Tuesdays. As you know, today's not Tuesday.
That's it. No, definitely on a Tuesday. Though.
But definitely on a Tuesday, we will be coming to you with the Hangin' With Web Show Weekly. And so we're really excited about that. And so we thought we'd start this week and just share with you where we've been and what we've been up to. So
Indeed.
It really all started a couple weeks ago, guys. Last time we talked to y'all online was a few weeks back. We did some great interviews. We did an interview with the one and only Gigi Edgley.
That one was fun.
That one was a lot of fun.
Yes, I also liked the one that we did with Dream of Denver.
Dream of Denver.
That was so wonderful.
It was the week before MegaCon was Dream of Denver.
That's right.
Wow, that was so much fun.
Yes.
She was a blast. And then, of course, the week before that, we did Claudia Christian.
Yes.
From Babylon 5.
Always good to reconnect with her.
It is always good to see her again. So those are all things that are here on the network, guys. But then right after we went live with Dream of Denver, we got packed up, loaded everything in the studio up, and went to MegaCon.
Woo!
And
4 days.
Wow.
4 days
Well, 5 really, because we loaded it on Wednesday.
Yes.
We loaded it on Wednesday. We finished setting up on Thursday night. And then Friday we were on the floor working and doing
our thing.
For us, though, you know, what was great was not just the Hangin' With Web Show team here, but having so much of the HWWS WebTV family of stars
we had
on location with us, which was fantastic. We were joined by so many amazing creators and producers. And it was a great time. It was a great time had by everybody. I was excited to be able to put that together. And so Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about MegaCon. So we were joined by an amazing team.
We had so many of our crew, almost everybody who was based here in Florida managed to come out.
Look at this. This is our people.
This is our motley.
Technically our booth number was 3012, as you can see. We'll show you some pictures. Though. We really did. The HWWS WebTV family took up a whole row.
We did
in the community center. It was 3012 was actually 3 spots, and then we had 3015 or whatever. It was actually another 2 spots.
That's it. And then further down the row, right near us, was the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS.
Legend of the Traveling TARDIS was there with us. It was fantastic. And so look at this motley crew of people. We had the great Hennessy Williams from the Hennessy Williams.
There Are No Strings on Me.
That's right. There Are No Strings on Me. He did a great air guitar demonstration.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. It was fun for kids and adults, which was really a lot of fun.
It was.
We were joined by our great friend Dennis Cutter and Tara Dunn Cutter from the House of Dunn Cutter.
And Skylar Cutter.
Skylar Cutter also bringing some cosplay. Lauren Edinger, Werewoman cosplay.
Wow.
Amazing stuff.
That's it. And then Dan the Man.
Dan the Man. That's right. He brought Batman to life and Hercules.
You mean Huncules?
Oh.
And was he ever? Oh, wow.
Lord.
Those muscles.
And it all started, and we loaded in, and we have some shots. I think we have a shot of the fantastic setup that we had.
Oh, I think we do.
Yeah. So
here, let's look at it.
Let's kind of take a look here. As you can see, it started on the end. We had the Kitchen Killers set, and then we had our Harry Potter set for photo ops. And then story time with Mr. J, the casting crew, especially Harlequin Arts Cosplay and Crafts, worked with us to put a jail cell in.
Oh, look, there it is.
The jail cell for photo ops with the Joker, Robin, Batman, and Harlequin Arts.
We had a lot of fun because we did put Robin in jail for a little while.
Yes.
Although he did volunteer.
Yes, that's true.
And he put himself in handcuffs.
That is also true.
Yes, because that was fun.
We had a lot of fun with that, and so we had a very busy time. It was really a lot of fun. The fun for us at MegaCon every year though starts in the same place. For the last several years, we have rented out an Airbnb to bring the crew and the cast in, have a place for everybody to stay. And we like to kick off the weekend with the Friday night Kitchen Killers live show.
Yes. And you know what? We were extraordinarily lucky this year because MegaCon normally is on a Memorial Day weekend.
Normally in the spring,
And they will return in their Memorial Day weekend in 2022. But this year, it just happened to fall at the same time as
August. That's right. It's the same time
as the boys' anniversary.
That's right. The Kitchen Killers 4-year anniversary. So it was a great pleasure and privilege to host Kitchen Killers live at 905 anniversary at MegaCon.
The Megaversary.
The Megaversary show. We had a little bit of a cook-off, not overly competitive, just a lot of fun.
It was.
Between the mad scientist Dennis Cutter and, of course, Thor, son of
Dale. Yes.
Thomas Carter Rochester. Yes. And man, the food.
Wow. Well, Thomas brought his mother's lasagna recipe, and that smelled good because he made it.
The Thunder Mama. The Thunder Mama's
she was
lasagna.
The Thunder Mama's lasagna.
It was awesome. And so we had that. But here's a little bit of, if you didn't get a chance to see the show, here are some highlights from the Kitchen Killers live at 905 MegaCon anniversary show.
We're live, baby. Whoa! So tonight we're here with the mad scientist in the house, baby, making it happen, baby. Oh yeah, we got Thomas Carter Rochester, also known as Tommy Turek. He's killing it in the kitchen as well. Really excited to bring you guys some tunes, some great music, some fantastic jokes, some brand new websites, and introduce you to some fantastic creators that we have in the house tonight. Absolutely full of amazing people, and we want to thank you guys for joining us on this incredible journey. 4 years of crashing kitchens, and we couldn't do it without you. Man, thank you guys so much. Wow. Hashtag Bud Light, where you at? That's right, man. So explode to something undiscovered and something that can lead my world to love. Slide the line to something special. And it just keeps getting hotter and hotter in here. Everybody's taking off all their clothes. It's getting crazy. Since the very beginning when we were Billy Floyd and the Commodore, even before Kitchen Killers was Kitchen Killers, there was the great and amazing G.W. Pomacher.
You guys are a privilege to have.
Oh, thank you.
Every time, and MegaCon has become such a tradition. Oh, yeah. I mean, what did we do this? Remember we did this in a room the size of this dishwasher?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
That first time? The kitchenette.
Oh, yeah, the kitchenette. And we know every now and then, as you get up there in age, sir, you're going to get cold. We don't want you to be cold.
I do.
We don't want you to be cold.
Oh,
so we have the incredible Pop Palmer shirt. We got a fantastic little Kitchen Killers hoodie to bestow upon my man. Here we go. I've never done this before. I feel so dapper.
Oh, man.
Okay, stand by. I'm learning. There we go.
Oh, God. I love it. Look at that. There it is.
Forget all my desires. I am filled with such a fire. And you are my everything. I'll be waiting for you. Get all my desires. I am filled with such a fire. Fire, you are my everything.
That was such an amazing time.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, to hear 40 people singing You Are My Everything back to Billy.
That was,
as he played, was
we made him
fantastic. Cry. And it really was. It was so
but it was a
great.
Happy cry.
It was. And it was what a wonderful time. So many amazing creators in that room.
Yes.
We were joined by Mark B. Lee from Saturday Morning Cartoons at Saturday.
That was so much fun to have him pop in.
It really was. We had the crew over there from Castle Door Studios.
We did, yes. Patricio,
that's right.
Pickled paralegal
from With a Side of Chaos. That's right. Yeah, I gotta do a show with him coming up here pretty soon. And Amelia Poole, Harlequin Arts Cosplay and Crafts.
Yes.
House of Duncutter Cosplay.
The Street Enigma Photography.
And all the way from Texas and then from Utah, we had Shelley Wheeler
and
back
Michelle
in
Hess.
Orlando, and Michelle Hess.
Yes.
Those two traveled all the way from nearly the West Coast.
Yeah.
And came all the way over here and spent MegaCon with the crew, and it was awesome to have them.
It was wonderful.
In the house again. And I, by the way, my hoodie it's right out in the studio trunk, ready to travel.
I saw that pop up.
That's right, because that is what a wonderful gift.
That was so beautiful.
It was, and I was so incredibly touched and blessed to get that from the guys.
Yes. You know what one of my favorite parts of the evening was?
What's that?
Food wise.
Ooh.
The mad scientist made butterbeer cheesecake.
Butterbeer, yes.
That was
what an amazing
that
thing.
Was so incredible. I can't even tell you.
Guys, we're going to take a short break. We got a couple of great promotions to show you. And when we come back on the other side of the break, we're going to dive into some photos from MegaCon from the floor. We have some great live coverage from the floor from some friends, not just us, but from some of our HWWS WebTV family of stars.
Yes, we do.
And so we're going to dive in on that and just on the other side of the break. So stay tuned and stay logged on because we'll be right back.
Famous Faces and Funnies in Melbourne, Florida is leading the way in pop culture fun. From comic books and graphic novels to Funko Pops and collector's items, Famous Faces and Funnies has it all. Rick Shea and the professional team at Famous Faces and Funnies are friendly and knowledgeable. Whether you're looking for toys, props, collector treasures, or a new comic book, Famous Faces and Funnies is your one-stop shop. To find Famous Faces and Funnies on Facebook and Twitter, just type at FFF Comics.
What do a beaver, a bird, two boys, a flower, a dog, and a worm have in common? Well, they all happily exist in the wonderful and colorful world of picture books written and illustrated by Toy Thomas. That's Toy with an I. Visit etoiphomas.com to learn more. With 7 titles to choose from, available in print and ebook, you can find them at Amazon.com.
In the summer of 1953, private investigator Will Lucky Marks was working as the in-house private eye for Arcane Pacific Pictures. Trapped inside the studio with the killer, Lucky must find the killer before time runs out. Lot 28. Own it today. Available iTunes and Amazon.com.
Join author Gary Zeiger for an animatic short film based on his breakaway Stingray novel series. Watch this animatic short based on the novel Stingray, You Can't Hide Forever at stingrayseries.com. In Stingray, You Can't Hide Forever, Captain Epsilon is putting the band back together to rescue his protege's little sister from the evil conglomerate, while keeping his state-of-the-art warship Stingray out of their hands. Watch as the adventure unfolds in the groundbreaking animatic short at stingrayseries.com. Then, join the crew of Stingray with the next novel in the series, Stingray Prophecy, where Captain Epsilon and Dr. Zubre are pivotal players in an ancient prophecy. Can they reunite the people of two worlds before they destroy each other? To learn more, visit stingrayseries.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm GW Amateur, and we are the Hangin With Web-Show Weekly edition. This is an inaugural episode coming at you this Wednesday night, but every week from here on out, it'll be Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. We'll be here with the Hangin With Web-Show Weeklies. You can also catch the Hangin With Web-Show interview series every morning, every weekday morning at 9 a.m. on our Facebook page, and then we're going to be adding new content to the YouTube channel as well. So check out those interviews. Welcome, guys. We've been talking about MegaCon 2021. That's where we were about 2 weeks ago. And so we loaded in. We did the Kitchen Killers live show, which we shared a few highlights from, and then it was just busy.
We didn't stop moving, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we did. Obviously, we were fortunate enough to be able to do the family programming.
And I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun. We really enjoy the family programming every year. And we always add some, something new here and there. Or it's just.
Yeah, I think what was great about this year as family programming is we brought back the Harry Potter sorting hat experience.
That's so much fun.
And it is always a lot of fun.
Ravenclaw.
The House of Duncutter cosplay. The Kitchen Killers Billy Floyd.
Yes.
Is a cosplayer in his own right, and he brings our Dumbledore to life every year.
He certainly does.
We had a guest voice. We had Johnny Granger from Brevard Film and Talent. We also had Thomas Carter Rochester from Lights, Thunder, Action.
Yes, and he had so much fun with that.
Amazing.
Yes. And of course, our own cosplay Michael is Harry.
Michael is Harry Potter. And then we sort all the, I would say kids, but really it's adults, children, anybody that wants to be sorted.
I was looking at ages this year, and they went from very small, like 4 or 5 years old.
I think we sorted a 68 years old.
Yes.
That's right. So amazing group. But we added a new cast member this year, and it made it so much fun. We added Morty Monster to the cast.
A new student.
A new student at Hogwarts. Morty Monster, brought to life in just amazing. It was it added a whole new level of humor, and it was really a lot of fun. And so
thank you, Kevin Kessler, because that was just fantastic.
So many people, you can get sorted into your house if you're a Hogwarts fan, if you're a Harry Potter universe fan. You can get sorted into your house online. You can go on there and they can do these little personality quizzes. So that's great.
But you don't get to share that really with
sharing the experience with a live cast on stage.
Yes.
There's nothing like that. And every year, of course, the further we get from the Harry Potter universe being in the headlines and being in the theaters and whatever, the further we get from that, the more entertaining we want to make the show. So
Indeed.
It's as much a show as it is a sorting hat ceremony. So we brought that to life this year, and Morty joined the cast, and what an amazing show the whole team put on. So here's a clip opening from our Harry Potter sorting hat experience.
Yay!
I'm just going to go with this one, Morty. Thank you for joining us today. How was your evening with hat?
I was not with the hat last night, let the record show.
Oh.
Yes, I would never spend an evening with that blue tickle me elbow. Ooh. Whoa! All right, Hat, how we're starting early today, huh? Oh, yes, we are. All right.
Listen, I don't know, Hat. Morty is in a fairly interesting mood today. I'm not sure you want to tickle his fancy this early.
Okay, I'll keep it.
All right, well, I appreciate that. Professor McGonagall, shall we move on?
Yes, please.
and Professor McGonagall brought to life by the amazing Tara Dunn Cutter.
Yes. And Dennis did Mad Eye Moody.
Dennis Mad Eye Moody. And then, of course, on day 3, he did the Sorting Hat voice.
He did indeed.
Where he sorted, in addition to the great show and the great performances on stage, the Sorting Hat sorted over 70 people.
Yes.
In an hour.
Yes.
And we still had a great show.
Yes.
Right. A great show.
That's it.
So we have some more photos.
Morty.
We have some more photos here, don't we? Of the fantastic. So let's
you want to see some photos? I have some excellent photos.
This is great. Look at this. We have
yes.
So young Harry and McGonagall on stage. That was fantastic. And Harry handed out all the certificates for the Sorting Hat.
He did fantastic this year, by the way. I'll have
really
you know.
There we are with Morty and McGonagall. Our own Billy Floyd Dumbledore and Cosplay Michael as Harry again.
Yes. Well, Morty's a little farther away, so let's bring him closer.
Morty Monster.
There he is.
For those of you who can't tell, he's a Gryffindor student.
Yes.
And he's very upset. He's very upset.
Gryffindor time.
Yeah, when one of the kids is sorted into a different house.
Oh yes, he is not a big fan of any other house except Gryffindor.
Not a whole Hogwarts.
Do you know McGonagall actually took points from her own house because of Morty?
Yes, Morty tends to be a bit of a wisecracker.
Yes, he does.
So
look, there they are.
Fantastic. I think she's taking those points as we speak.
I think you're correct.
Yep. So go ahead. And there they are. There's a cast, a young lady being sorted.
Mm-hmm.
And Morty and Harry. Morty and Harry share the same glasses.
Yes. Well, actually, Morty's glasses fell off because he was very emphatic, and he flung his head, and Harry had to pick them up and
so there's
aid him.
And then what do we got? We're coming up here.
This was us watching.
This is just us watching, producing from behind the scenes
because we were there.
And once the show starts, it's out of our hands. So
yes,
we
they
get
fly.
The technical stuff going, and we get everybody knowing. Look, the Orlando Wizard is taking some video there. He took that video clip.
Yes, he did
earlier.
That's why we have him there. And look at that audience.
That crowd. Amazing crowd for the Harry Potter Sorting Hat experience.
That's incredible, isn't
HWWS WebTV is so proud to be able to produce that every year.
That was standing room only.
We bring in new members of the cast, and our cast members come back every year, and we're so excited about that.
Well, I only have one more picture, and it's about the mess that you were. We sorted everybody.
Oh yes, this is so. Yes. There he is. On Sunday, we did another children's panel too called Storytime with Mr. J. And Dennis Cutter is our Mr. J. So he could not be on stage with the Harry Potter crew.
No.
So he was backstage as the Sorting Hat voice. And those are all the done papers. At the end of the Sorting Hat,
over
he finishes
70
with the application and tosses it on the floor. And that's that. So it's just amazing stuff that you have there. So that was the Harry Potter Sorting Hat ceremony. We did 3 of those, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes. And, I think we're going to end up adding another one because that was just so much fun.
It was. It's a lot of fun to do. And again, it's not just about being sorted. There's a show. And it's a great show.
Hogwarts camaraderie.
And every year, new performers join the cast, and it becomes an amazing piece of MegaCon. We also did Storytime with Mr. J, as we talked about earlier.
Yes.
And that was a lot of fun to do. Cosplay Michael brings Robin alive.
He does indeed.
And him and Dan the Man, who brought in Batman.
Yes, very imposing Batman.
That's right. They brought Harley Quinn arts, Harley Quinn, and the Joker brought to life by our own Dennis Cutter.
Yes.
And they brought them to life and dragged them in to read stories to children.
Yes, it was their community service.
Yes, and
they were none too happy about it.
None too happy about it. But here's a great shot of our cast of Storytime with Mr. J.
Look at Dan back there being so menacing, like.
And I know a lot of people will notice from these photos that there was a lot of safety protocol in place at MegaCon.
Yes, there was.
This is unlike a lot of smaller conventions. This convention is one where there are 100,000 of your closest friends. At one point, I came through the door, I think it was Friday, and I asked how we were doing today. And so I asked how we were doing, and they said there were 36,000 people in the building.
That's amazing.
So it was early on a Friday. And
nobody ever gave anybody grief about the mask. Everybody wore them because we were so happy to be together.
Just to be together in the same space was so amazing. And then, of course, MegaCon finishes. And as MegaCon finished, But, you know, we had a lot of friends and HWWS WebTV family members on site.
We did.
So we got some coverage from the floor. We didn't do. We got some coverage from the floor. Our good friend, the Orlando Wizard, Robert Lupo, walked around and saw some things and did some.
He had so much fun. He loves coming to MegaCon. He was a very snazzy dresser, as you guys will see.
Yes. I love the Orlando Wizard and what he brings. So here's a little MegaCon coverage from the Orlando Wizard from the HWWS WebTV family of stars.
Hey, we're here at MegaCon. This is the Orlando Wizard, and we're in the expo hall currently. It's been amazing. This is a great convention. I'm actually being hosted by Hangin With Web-Show, which is right behind me here. In a few seconds, I'll show some clips of what I saw yesterday when it's...
Yeah, look at this. Amazing.
That's so
These
cool.
are mechanical droids built, and, the Orlando Wizard was there. Our good friend, Rick Stafford, the true Aquaman.
Look at that. I just love that. That's
I love
so
this.
awesome.
This is his King Aquaman cosplay.
So many amazing cosplayers this year.
Yeah, there were.
Everybody
and
worked on
they're all
stuff.
lined up here. Look at this. This is great. And then, of course, Dr. Lupo, the Orlando Wizard, got to do some interviews and some demonstrations on the floor as well.
Yes. Right behind me is this can crushing machine, and we're going to show you how it works. Hi, can you demonstrate the machine?
You can demonstrate it for us.
Oh, awesome.
All you have to do is push the little red button and watch what happens.
All right.
Look right up here. There you go. Your very own crushed can.
Look at that.
How
His
cool is
very
that?
own crushed can.
Yes, just
That's
in
right.
case you
Just in
didn't
case you
have
wanted
one.
your commemorative MegaCon crushed can.
You know what I think would have been cool? I think it would have been cool if Wally crushed your can for you.
That would have been really cool.
I would have liked that.
That would have been really cool for next year.
Yes,
Maybe
somebody
put
make a note of that and make Wally crush cans.
Crush cans on
Wally.
Yeah. Wally. So
my only impression.
And then of course we had an opportunity. We actually got to do a little bit of what we do too.
Yes, we did.
And so there'll be interview episodes coming from MegaCon all throughout the month. But we actually have a demo
sneak
peek at our interview with the one and only Alex Bonilla, comic creator. So here's Alex Bonilla.
We are on the floor at MegaCon. We're here with Hangin With Web-Show alumnus, our great friend, comic creator, Alex Bonilla.
Hey,
how you doing,
yeah,
sir?
It's good to see you again.
It is so good to see you, man.
Yes.
How have you been?
Well, I've been hanging in there, surviving.
Yeah?
You know, I've been keeping busy.
You brought a few of your characters
Yes.
with you. A few of the cosplayers that are bringing your characters out to the public.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to introduce Swift Kick. Okay.
Swift Kick.
Okay. This.
It's this guy.
This guy here.
Look, it's the guy with the abs. You guys remember him, right?
Well,
I know you did. All of them. Look at how people gathered around here, all right? Who's next?
Kunai.
Alex? What do we got next?
Your friend Kunai.
Oh, my. Look at this guy with the,
This is
with
gonna
the
be,
stuff here.
He's the new Bruce Lee.
Oh,
okay?
look at this, man. Who else do you got?
I
Alex?
have
you got,
my
you
latest.
got a great. I see her out
Yes,
there.
she's coming. This
okay,
is
this one here.
This one you're gonna
I
love.
saw this in a picture somewhere. Did you get this online?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Oh, there she is. Hey, look at you.
This is my vampire.
This is your vampire.
Her name's Tempest, Demon of Desire. Yeah. So basically, she's a vampire, and she has a pet.
I am in twice. You all know on the internet, I'm in twice as much trouble than any of you. So
Okay.
yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Well, I was really excited because, one, I'm a person of color, and you don't really see too many African black
It's true, and vampires are not known for their melatonin
Exactly.
levels.
So I was actually really excited that I got the call, and I was like, hey, this is cool. Bring some diversity.
I love
I have your favorite, Shirley.
There she is.
She's coming right now.
Oh, look at this.
You're gonna like her new look.
I'm already. I saw. Yeah, she's.
Turn around.
You know.
No. There you go.
Oh, I love it.
Exciting, new, fun.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to rocking this new look and showing what it's about.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Guys, we're going to put links down below so you can find Alex Bonilla and all of his characters. You're going to find the comics when the website comes out. Yes. Guys, stay tuned in and stay logged on and see who we're hanging with next.
Thank you.
This is Cosplay Michael with the Hangin With Web-Show. I want to tell you about my friends at Embellis Effects in Orlando, Florida. They've got makeup, costumes, and props for all of your costume needs. And the team at Embellis Effects is helpful and friendly. Embellis Effects is one of my favorite places, and I know it will be yours too. I'll see you there. Or go to embelliseffects.com. And remember, cosplay is for everyone.
What was it you promised your old man?
Never give up. Do something they'll never forget. I'm afraid I am a coward. I'm sorry for everything.
Meg,
This is my
you'll
moment.
be missed.
If I had done this a long time ago,
A true movie-land tragedy.
it would have saved a lot of pain.
Peg Entwistle, known for her spectacular Broadway performances and a promising movie career, is gone.
They'll never forget this.
Come on, let's go! We gotta catch up with Scooby-Doo!
In the middle of nowhere, Scooby-Doo found a little courage.
That's me!
It's my friends. Oh! And a lot of adventure.
Like, man, this place is totally freaky. Why is the water dripping upward?
Now,
If you're in a situation, I've never seen cicadas that big before. More weird and creepy, mysterious stuff happens in nowhere than anywhere else in the world.
it's on our flag.
Getting scared, then welcome to the town that isn't there.
Enjoy.
Yes, there's nowhere to run.
The insects grow to crazy sizes here.
Where creepy is a compliment, bananas is a verb. Bravery, I'm confident, is still a dirty word.
And nowhere to hide.
Gesundheit!
Oh, thank you.
Until you cry a bit, and then you get unstuck. Are you nutty as a fruitcake? Are you loony as a tune? And quit your scowl and do some howling at the moon. Like me, woohoo!
We gotta save Scoob!
Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Woohoo! Jackpot! Watch the masters at work!
Needs more mustard. Excuse me, must have been something I ate. Look for it on digital and DVD.
Oh man, so much good stuff coming out. I
can't wait for that.
So much great stuff coming out. So, guys, thanks for being with us tonight. We are GW Pomature,
and I'm Sage Ia.
That's right, and we are the Hangin With Web-Show Weekly edition. Again, we are just kicking this off. We know it's Wednesday night. If you're on the channel here in a minute here, Sage is going to share on HWWS WebTV the Kitchen Killers performance tonight live from Castle Door Studios.
Yes.
We have other things going to be happening, but starting next week, Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m., we are going to be showing the Hangin With Web Show Weeklies live.
Yes. Catch you up to all the fun things that we have
been doing. You can catch our
doing.
interview episodes just like the one with Alex Bonilla earlier.
Yep.
You can catch those interview episodes in the mornings at 9 a.m. on our Facebook Live page and over on our YouTube channel. Maybe be sure to subscribe and like and share.
Yes, do all of the
things that you can to share the show all over the place.
Please,
and all of our shows all over the networks. It was such a great time seeing people at MegaCon.
Yes.
And
in
it
person.
was a lot of fun. I know you got we got a photo here I see from there we are.
Oh yeah.
This was me and the ladies that Alex Bonilla brought to the set what a fun what fun group of cosplayers.
That was so much
cosplaying
fun.
all original characters. You got one of me and Alex too, I think, on the set.
I do. You want to see it?
Yeah, sure. There we go. We'll show that up. There we are. Alex Bonilla,
I
comic
love these
creator.
pictures when we can see the camera.
Yes,
in the pictures, those are some of my favorite
fantastic.
ones.
So we were able to do a lot of that stuff with Alex Bonilla, and it was a great time. So and then we left MegaCon.
We did,
and we got relaxed.
Ha!
And we
you
took it
think
easy.
We got relaxed, but we really didn't.
And then we were invited impromptu to
Fanboy
come
Expo.
and do the show at Fanboy Expo, Orlando.
And I will tell you that David put on a very good show.
Oh my! Now Fanboy Expo, for those of you who don't know, their flagship show is Knoxville, Tennessee, which I understand is a phenomenal show.
Yes.
But they, like us, have been stranded in the netherworld of COVID-19
on Corona Island.
That's right. And so they have been pushing outward from Knoxville, doing other shows around the country.
Yep.
And I understand the first one back after COVID was Orlando.
Indeed,
and so
it
they
was.
put on a great show, and it was a fantastic group of creative artists. They had the Chips crew there, Ponch and John.
They did.
And
they had Catherine Bach there.
Daisy Duke herself was at Fanboy Expo. What an amazing show! And we ran into some friends.
We did run into some friends.
In fact, our friend coming up next week on Tuesday at 6:30 during the Hangin With Web-Show Weekly.
See, Tuesday, to remind you
That's
all,
right.
Tuesday.
We're going to be joined here in the new studio by our good friend, Courage the Cowardly Dog himself, Marty Grabstein, who we just happened to run into last weekend at Fanboy Expo. He's going to join us live on via.
We're going to create lots of shenanigans.
Yes, there will be.
If you know Marty.
But so we have to hang out with Marty a little bit.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed being able to see him.
We got some great, the folks under the Barge Tower. We got to catch up with Dan Wells, the writer of I'm Not a Serial Killer.
Yes.
We got to catch up with Jody Lynn Nye.
That was a lot of fun.
I
enjoyed that. She's got some good stuff.
Yeah, and those of you that watch the show regularly, the studio is looking amazing. Thank you very much, Terry McIver. We're trying some new things out. We're having a lot of fun.
We are too.
In the studio. Really, it is a good time.
Look at that! Doesn't that look nice back there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So welcome if you guys are just arriving right now. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Earlier we shared some clips from MegaCon Live. What media do you have in the folder from Fanboy?
Oh, I do have some stuff.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. I'm gonna bring it up.
Share some memories with you guys from Fanboy Expo Orlando. Marty Grabstein's shenaniganisms are legendary. Yes, they are. The last time we had Marty on the show was live. We were at Phantasm Orlando a couple of years back. And Marty was on set with us, creating all manner of shenanigans.
Yes, because he's a good shenaniganer.
So, yeah.
Is that a word? Shenaniganer?
Shenaniganer? Sure, why not?
Maybe. I don't know.
We're going to go with that. She likes the word. We're going to go with the word.
I like that.
And so, but we ran into Marty at Fanboy Expo, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
As well as some great cosplayers. Dina likes to stop and grab photos with the cosplayers. So we got a great shot here of Dina hanging out with Jack Sparrow.
Yes, with Captain Jack.
What a wonderful cosplay.
And he stayed in character. He had 2 little girls with him, and he had them dressed also.
Yes.
And he still, whenever he talked to them, he just talked just like Captain Jack. It was
amazing.
It was just so much fun to see.
What else do you have here? There he is, the one and only Marty Grabstein. There we are, hanging out with Marty at the Courage the Cowardly Dog table.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
He was doing some signing, and he was,
he was cutting up. Yeah, he was having a good old time.
And prints and things out there. Yeah.
What else do I got in there? Oh, there's you and
Dan Wells. That's right, Dan Wells, the author of I Am Not a Serial Killer, author and writer, because he actually they adapted for film.
And he's got some fun things that he's been doing during COVID. You guys will have to watch that interview to find out.
Is a professional
dungeon
master.
Yes,
a professional dungeon master. Did you guys know that's a thing? Dan told us all about it, so that's going to be coming up on a future interview episode of the Hangin With Web show. What else you got? Oh, Jody Lynn Nye. That's right, in the chair, hanging out. Again, we didn't get to take our whole set in there, guys. We were invited last minute as press, so we went in and did our thing right there in the hotel.
Yes.
The beautiful Wyndham Resort.
It really
absolutely
is
gorgeous.
I will tell you that Cosplay Michael loved the bathroom. He thought that was fantastic.
They
had mirrors, and he was like, "I can see all of my costume."
Oh, like full length mirrors.
Yes, full length mirrors.
Don't all bathrooms have mirrors?
No.
What else do you have? Jody Lynn Nye?
Speaking of Cosplay
Michael is
with the 501st.
That's right, with the 501st, and of course hanging out with R2 and Ray in his Jedi Michael. Whoa. There he is taking on the clone trooper. That's Clone Trooper. I can tell by the helmet.
Yes,
yeah.
I can see that.
Taking on the clone troopers.
I love that his classic pose, his classic Jedi pose.
Yes, it is,
which is fantastic.
So we had that going, and what else? What else do you have there?
And of course,
with Chewbacca. Of course, Jedi Michael with Chewbacca.
Yes, I think there's Michael.
And there he is.
Marty.
Marty Grabstein got to take a picture with the one and only Cosplay Michael.
Yes, because that's how it was.
It was free.
Yes.
Yes, Cosplay Michael allowed him to have a photo.
Yes,
for free.
Uncle Marty.
So yeah, there we go. What a great time.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. It really was. It is now. That's right. It is now. I don't know what's now, but
I don't know. We
assuming.
missed whatever that was.
I don't know.
It is
but
now.
Terry McGyver says it is now. Okay, so let's
put,
go ahead and pull that down. And
put us back in there.
There we go. So that was Fanboy Expo. It was only a couple of days.
Yeah.
And we got some great interview content. We took some great photos and hung out. We got a picture. I got the line there from Fanboy
I do have
Expo.
the line.
Yeah, pull that up here. This is great.
Want to
this
see
is
that?
For
Hold
being
on a second.
for being a small first year here convention. That's the line going into, I think, the celebrity signing hall. It goes all the way out.
That's it.
To the
because in addition to Marty, Barry Bostwick was there.
Yeah. Oh God, it was great.
They had all the voices of the Ninja Turtles from back in the 90s.
was there from Pirates of the Caribbean. There you go.
So
You gotta.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that we don't have that showing, right?
So yeah. But it was a great time, and so that we did that, and then of course we had while we were out doing our adventures, the network was not
idle
at all.
No, they were busy working.
Our producers were.
That's right.
Producing.
You work producers.
That's right. They were producing, and our social media team, Terry McGyver and Alfred Pennyworth and Kyle Nunez, were sharing all over the network. And so we did catch Mark B. Lee on the network on HWWS. He has 3 different shows running.
Yes.
He's running 3 different shows for us.
4,
he's got,
if you count Lupo and Lee.
He's got Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday at 9 a.m. He's got every other Friday, he's got classic television SmackDown,
which is a lot of fun. I love those ones.
And then periodically through the weeks, as his friends are available, he does Mark Knows Everybody.
Because he does.
He knows
everybody.
Mark does
from
know
everywhere.
everybody. And Mark knows me. He knows you.
He knows you.
He knows your cousin
and
your neighbor's brother.
Yeah.
And he knows everybody.
He does.
And so Mark Knows Everybody's on, I think, about every other week or
Did you just say Mark Does Everybody? That's not right.
Knows everybody.
Oh, okay.
It might be the other way around, too. I don't know.
Well, did you say he is?
What? These people have their own private lives. They don't need me prying into it.
Oh, I see.
Mark knows them.
Mark knows everybody.
I don't know if he knows them intimately or not. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I'm not asking.
But Mark also...
Maybe we're asking.
Mark also knows classic sci-fi television.
Mark knows a lot about classic sci-fi television.
Well, classic television, period. Mark knows.
Again, we had, all through the weeks, we had Willow's Pillow Talk ran.
Yeah.
We had Mark Knows Everybody. Ryan Permission's And I Quote interviews were running over the weekend.
Yep. Lights, Thunder, Action.
Lights, Thunder, Action, bringing people up to date on all the latest pop culture news. I know they reviewed Shang-Chi.
Oh, Shang-Chi and What If.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yes.
What a wonder. I am not an animated series kind of guy. I just am not. The art style, the art is amazing, but the style of storytelling just doesn't usually grab me. But What If, I'm there. It was
that amazing. Was really cool.
So
well, and you know what? We also had Coloring with Jeff.
Coloring with Jeff ran, I think, 2 episodes in the last couple of weeks while we were away, and you get to sit and watch a professional colorist color and
which
share.
Is so cool.
Yeah. Guys, we're up against it once again, and when we come back on the other side of this break, we're going to talk a little bit about things that are coming up on HWWS WebTV, and share a few of our thoughts before next week. And in the meantime, here are some amazing folks for you to check out. Stay tuned in and stay logged on, because we'll be right back. I'm GW Pomacher.
I'm Dina Marie. I'm Sage Ia.
I'm Thomas Carter Rochester. Hey, I'm David Thompson.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Hey there, this is Dave Adams.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Rose.
Jerome Conner here.
Hey guys, it's Josh Bauer.
Willow Schuyler.
I'm Cosplay Michael.
I'm Bravo.
It's your boy Country.
I'm Ryan Permison.
And I'd like to ask you guys, please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe to HWWS
WebTV.
Great bunch of people.
And don't forget to smash the bell.
Ring that bell.
Smash that bell.
Hit that bell.
Hit the bell to be notified.
Hit the bell to get notified of new shows
and videos.
You're going to want to do that, so do that soon.
So we can cross that 20,000 mark.
And get us to 100,000 subscribers.
To 1 million and 10 million and 100 million.
On HWWS
WebTV.
You really like it. I guarantee it.
Thank you.
What do a beaver, a bird, 2 boys, a flower, a dog, and a worm have in common? Well, they all happily exist in the wonderful and colorful world of picture books written and illustrated by Toy Thomas. That's Toy with an I. Visit etoiphomas.com to learn more. With 7 titles to choose from, available in print and ebook, you can find them at Amazon.com.
Come on, let's go! We gotta catch up with Scooby-Doo!
In the middle of nowhere, Scooby-Doo found a little courage.
That's me! It's my friends.
Oh!
And a lot of adventure.
Like, man, this place is totally freaky. Why is the water dripping upward?
Now,
if you're in a situation, I've never seen cicadas that big before. More weird and creepy mysterious stuff happens in nowhere than anywhere else in the world.
It's on our flag.
Getting scared, then welcome to the town that isn't there.
Enjoy.
Yes, ma'am.
There's nowhere run.
The insects grow to crazy sizes here.
Where creepy is a compliment, bananas is a verb. Bravery, I'm confident, is still a dirty word.
And nowhere to hide.
Gesundheit! Oh, thank you.
If you're falling down a rabbit hole, be so laugh until you cry up and then you get unstuck. Are you nutty as a bouquet? Are you loony as a tune? And quit your scowl and do some howling at the moon. Like me, woohoo!
We gotta save Scoob!
Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Woohoo! Jackpot! Watch the masters at work!
Needs more mustard. Excuse me, must have been something I ate.
Look for it on digital and DVD.
Wow, and that's coming out next month. Next month it is coming out. And so, hi guys, I'm GW Pomacher. Welcome back. That was an ad for our good friend Marty Grabstein's Courage and Scooby-Doo movie. That's the straight out of nowhere Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog coming up. And we're going to talk to Marty about that movie and his career and everything that's been going on in his life coming up next week, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. We're going to be live from the studio right here. So what else are we what are we going to be doing? What's coming up? What's happening coming up? So first of all, let's sit. Let me turn here a little bit and sit.
Oh, yes.
Now that we're on the news set.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. So how have the last couple of weeks been for you?
I think the last couple of weeks have been just fantastic. We've got to go out on site and do our thing. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful to have the set up once again, you know, out in the world and to see everybody and do all the fist bumps and sneak in the hugs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Lots of hug sneaking.
Yes. There was the sneaking of hugs. Well, and we did MegaCon, we did Fanboy Expo, we actually did our local Authors for Authors here in town.
We did the Authors for Authors Writers Conference where we got to interview some authors. So we've got content coming up.
We do.
Starting next week, we're going to have daily content going on to YouTube, Facebook. We're going to have our weeklies content coming out here from Hangin' With the Show.
Yeah. And our folks are busy, grooving and shaking.
We have a Reels and Heels coming up, I think.
That's it. Well, they took a bit of a hiatus while they had,
did
been
some moving. Yeah, Brian and Nicole moved into a new place, and so they've been on break, but they're coming. And Willow's been carrying the water over there. She's been doing Reels and Heels, talking about movies, television, all these fantastic things, all by herself, and bringing in some guest hosts and things like that. I know our And I Quote host, Ryan Permisson, has been over there.
He has been great. He's been bouncing around and
Jerome
he helps out.
Jerome Connor from Saturday Morning Cartoons has been making the rounds to the different shows and helping out. That's one of the great things about having used the COVID-19 period to form a real social media television network.
Yes.
It's been that our producers are working together. They're sharing each other's content. They're producing some amazing content. And every time I check out a new show, the production value has gone up that much further.
It has. It's how did you phrase it? A cooperative
social media television network. And where we all we work together to build the network and to build an audience and to build each other's productions up. And we see the content, the content just keeps, the production value gets higher.
It's wonderful.
Our hosts get more and more polished over time.
And also they had been on hiatus and they're coming back too, which is the main event.
The main event with Kevin and
Mia. Every time they come back, Kevin always has something new.
He's been doing amazing things.
Yes.
He's been working with his home studio and making it just fantastic.
He has some of the coolest stuff. He's got like some throwback equipment that is just so cool.
And he's driving the show with more and more, I won't call it scripted content, but it is more and more lined up. He outlines each show. Mia does the Mia Top 10 list.
And I love her drums. I think that's one of the best
He's
additions.
done some cooking show segments. He's done some amazing things there. And Kevin and Mia are just bringing their A game to every show. And they're up in it, but it's great. It's just conversational and it's fun and it's what's happening in real people's lives. And I think that's fantastic. So
Bryant's Anime Adventures is set to be coming back in another month.
Soon.
That's
right.
going to be
He's
exciting.
Talk about all the anime stuff. What's great about that is we get to provide some of the behind the scenes studio support for him, but Bryant's Anime Adventures is one of the few shows where our Stephen Pomacher, our number one studio supporter, gets to go on camera with Bryant to talk about anime, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And I'm looking forward to seeing if maybe we get Rosemary Rose, young lady, in there.
Oh, Rachel, yeah.
Rachel is
that would
very,
be so
very
much fun
in anime. So there's a lot of opportunities with that show. Plus, we have Geeks at Birth, Ryan Permisson from And I Quote, and
and Dave from over at Unrelated at Birth.
The golden voice of the South, as it were.
Golden voice of the South.
And they just geek out, man, about everything going on in pop culture and science fiction
and some video games.
And some video games.
Always talking video games.
It's a lot of fun. You guys really need to check that out.
That's right.
And it's all right here on HWWS WebTV. And you can catch it on our YouTube channel, where there's something happening almost every day. And there is, you can check it out on the Facebook page right here on HWWS WebTV on Facebook.
You can. And guess what? You can also check it out right down here.
Check it out right down there. HWWSWebTV.com. Every show has its own page. Every cast member we have, every HWWS WebTV family member has a bio sheet where you can read about them.
Meet the family. If you want to know more about them, just click on that, Meet the Family.
You can also check out our advertisers and the independent creators who are advertising with us to get their wares out into the world. These are fantastic. Supporting the indie arts has been one of the big privileges of this show.
I agree.
And when we started out, we met a lot of people and we had a lot of people on the show. And being able to support the indie community through just our interactions with the Kitchen Killers and with some of the authors and people like that was fantastic. But being able to advertise for them and have them reach you guys, our viewers here, is amazing. And we hope you guys will check those advertisers out.
Remind everybody about all the ads that they have seen.
That's right, because all the ads that you've seen here on the show tonight, have been brought to you by independent creative content
Barring Courage.
creators. Barring Courage.
Yes.
You know, Courage is obviously Warner Brothers and will be coming to Warner Brothers streaming somewhere very soon. Terry is looking forward to, yes, completely priced space travel. Yes, competitive. I believe Kevin actually will be offering moon landings very soon, Terry McIver. And
I would not be surprised.
And Anime Adventures we are very much looking forward to as well.
Yes. Moon landings. That's something that Mark would like.
Yes. That's the other thing that Mark does on on his spare time is he does broadcasting for Celeste Space Flights, where he talks about the opportunities that are available for people to send their remains
into space.
Yes.
Or just to orbit.
That you can go to near Earth orbit. You can go into solar orbit, deep space.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different options there, and Mark does that here on the channel as well. Guys, we're coming down to like the last 5 minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what we need to tell everybody?
What?
We need to tell everybody where we're going to be.
Where we're going to, oh my goodness.
What's coming
that's
up next?
Right.
I am very excited.
I am super
about
jazzed
what's coming
about
up
this.
next.
So, guys, we're going to be at Suncoast Fan Fest.
Yes.
Make sure you get all the words. Suncoast Fan Fest. There are going to be links in this chat. Terry, if you have a link for Suncoast Fan Fest, go ahead and drop it in the chat.
I'm going to run this on the bottom for you.
We'll run that on the bottom there. If you go over to Suncoast Fan Fest on Facebook or suncoastfanfest.com and go to buy tickets, type in Hangin21 as your promo code. You get 10% off your ticket price. This is a first time con. I have seen what they're bringing to this convention. It is the most comprehensive, complete first run convention I have ever seen. It is limited attendance at this time, so get your tickets now. Again,
yes, get your tickets now.
Hangin21 is the promo code to get 10% off your tickets. Get your tickets now.
That's it. It's going to be happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 24, 25, 26.
That's right.
You can get a ticket for the whole weekend. You can get one for just Saturday.
If you get the VIP ticket, there is a dinner with the celebrities. The celebrities.
And they are bringing the celebrities.
Harley Quinn Arts Cosplay and Crafts is running a cosplay contest throughout the weekend, and she's got some fantastic judges. She's going to be joined with our good friend Cecil Garner from Caesar Grimes Cosplay.
Yes, and his set. Oh my goodness, that's going to be amazing.
Awesome. We have some other fantastic judges. Cosplay Michael will be there.
He will
there's
indeed.
going to be photo ops out by the Hangin With Web-Show HWWS WebTV space. We're going to be doing interviews all weekend long. I don't think I'm going to get out of my chair.
I don't
be in the chair all weekend long.
No, I don't
we're
intend to let you out of your
interviews
chair.
with all of the celebrity guests at Suncoast Fan Fest.
That's it. And our independent creators who are coming out there.
So
I know
please check that out, guys. It's down there, suncoastfanfest.com. Use promo code Hangin21 and let them know that we sent you, and you'll get 10% off your tickets.
And join us in Bradenton in September.
If you are one of our fantastic followers and an artist in your own right, a vendor in your own right, please reach out at suncoastfanfest.com and let them know. Let them know the Hangin With Web Show sent you, and I'm sure that they'll treat you right on table space.
Oh,
again,
absolutely.
it's a limited attendance convention, so bring your A game, guys, if you're coming, and because but you know, his attendance numbers that were set from the very beginning. He's sticking to it. He's getting close on every day's passes. He's really getting close. But he's pulling out all the stops. This is one of those convention experiences. So those of us who've been doing conventions a long time, or just kind of been in this universe a long time, know a long time ago you would go, and there was a really good chance that you'd run into a celebrity in the lobby.
Or the elevator, whatever.
You'd have conversations that were very in-depth because these were very intimate settings, and early conventions were like a ballroom or whatever. This is at the Bradenton Convention Center.
Indeed.
But it's limited attendance, and it's the kind of intimate convention where you get a ticket, you go and check out their celebrities, because you're going to be hanging out with these guys. This is the kind of intimate that you're going to be hanging out with people that you love about the things that you love. So, guys, we've got to wrap it up. It's coming up against the hour here. As we do that, we want to remind you all, we are the Hangin With Web Show. I am GW Pomacher.
And I'm Sage Ia.
And we will be back next week, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. with the Hangin With Web Show weeklies. Until then, stay tuned in, stay logged on, and see who we're hanging with next.